What's happening, man? What's going on? What's going on? I just walked in the door. I just walked in the door. Yeah, feel man. hey, uh, I was sending something out. I was just sending something out. I just walked in the door, man. Uh, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Um, Everybody on the replay, yada yada yada. You know who I am, Timothy Lee Rogers, the new TLR.com to support your boy. Let's get right into it because it's 9:19. I ain't even got nothing pulled up. I just came in here. We went running. I woke up late. I was a little tired. I was up late last night watching Umbrella Academy. Just up late. Let's get right into it, man. Let's um let's see what's going on, what we got going on for this week. Since it's Monday, let's look at the calendar before we start looking at price. If anybody seen my story last night, I done start trying to figure out the Asian session out. I'm trying to figure out the movement of it. On durable goods was the day. Okay, consumer confidence Tuesday, international trade goods tomorrow. Power GDP Wednesday. Powell speaks Wednesday. Jobless numbers, of course. Let's see what the GDP consensus is. Let's see what they expecting for GDP and PMI stuff. Quarter over quarter, the consensus is negative 1.43%. Golly, running out there. It's crazy. The weather crazy. It ain't burning up cause it's overcast. But you still, I'm running. I'm still hot. Let me drink some water, man. Mm. Y'all can't even hardly see that. Y'all can't even hardly see that. Let me blow that up a little bit so y'all can see that better. Maybe y'all can see it, but I just got bad eyes. Um, Third estimate for the first quarter GDP minus 1 point. I said that already. Expected to show little change from the second estimate of minus 1.5. Personal consumption expenditures are expected to be um, unrevised at 3.1% growth. Okay, that's what they're expecting for GDP. That's what they're expecting for GDP. Let's look at the manufacturing expectations for Friday. Mm, Manufacturing index selling into the mid to high 50 range, 5.6 and May 5. I mean 56.1, 55.4, 57.1. Consensus is 55. Look at what they expect for the job numbers. they they want the jobless claims to drop down by 3 more thousand. What the consensus the accepted is dropping down by 3 more thousand. Last week it was 229. The range, you see, they got a huge range on this, so they expecting to drop down 3 more thousand, but the range is very wide, all the way up to 234. All right, that's the week at a glance. That's just stuff I just like to pop look at certain high impact things. You ain't gotta be like me. That's just what I like to look at, see what they expecting. Spalene looking like she finna open up just a little higher. Looking like she about to open up just a little higher. We closed at 390.08, and right now we're around 390.73. She looking like she gonna open up just a little higher. So let's see if we get us a slight gap up and close the gap, or if we get a slight gap up and dig halfway into this bar, fried this bar. Y'all excuse me, man. Mm. Let's see if we get a gap up and close the gap, a gap up and dig deeper into this, at least 50% into this Friday bar. It'll be nice if we can get this week, come back down to 383. Come back down to this high. I would love to see that for the week. Come back down to this high, boom, and then take it up if it's bullish. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that on the SPY. Throughout the week, preferably Monday and Tuesday, come down to the breaking structure right there at 383, and then push back up, keep pushing up, and then because I don't think we really done to the downside. If we are, I would take it, but just how we stopped at that monthly fair value gap and pushed back up, I don't think we done. Plus, you know what I'm saying, all of the economic stuff ain't really played out yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really played out yet. Still a lot of speculation around what the Fed gonna do as far as rates. You know what I'm saying? Still a lot of speculation around the housing market. Still a lot of speculation, you know what I'm saying, around the banks. The banks ain't really started doing nothing, even though we moving into a higher interest rate. Everything ain't played out yet, so that's why I don't think the downside is over yet. 924. I want to go ahead and get this out the way so everybody can start getting into their day. So yeah, that's what I want out of SPY for the week. Between Monday and Tuesday, come down to at least the breaking structure. I would really love to see it come down and get this gap up right here. I would really love to see it come down, get this gap up right here. Right? How does end week? Does end week on the first? What is end week at? Does it end on the first? What's the last day of this week? Yes, the first. Okay. So boom. I would love to see it come down and get this gap and then push up if the week gonna be bullish. Really love to see that. Between Monday and Tuesday. Come down, get this gap, and then push up. You know what I'm saying? To keep the bullish trend up, to get to at least this fair value gap, and then within the first couple weeks of July, if you know what I'm saying, just get back up here to hit this liquidity here, and then let's push back down. But we could very well make this the bottom, you know what I'm saying, and come up here, get this liquidity, and come down and make a higher high. I mean, a higher low. I would take that too, but that's just what I want to see for this week. Come down, get this gap up, this full gap up right here, and then push back up and get at least up into this full gap down right here. Right there. That's it. That ain't a whole lot to ask for. You know what I'm saying? Let's end the month right up there. We got to my end of month goal already, which was 390. I didn't expect to bounce back up that quick. But that was my end of month goal, 390. So let's just come down, get this gap up, and then go up to at least that gap up right there to finish out this week. Now let's look at the overnight price action. Overnight price action. Last night I marked. I got up like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I marked out the overnight lows right here. Let me put some sell side liquidity there. Let's put some sell side liquidity there at 39.11.75. Sell side liquidity at 39.11.75. That's the overnight low. Sell side liquidity. Right here, put one right there. Let me jump into the hourly chart real quick. So for overnight, as y'all see, I put sell side right here up under this 830 candle. That's the 830 candle right there. The low of that candle is 39.1850. 39.1850. 39.1850. And that is the 830 candle. Well, that's now I'm gonna do 830 because I'm got it on hourly, but I think it was the 830 candle. Nope, maybe the 845 candle. It's on what's name. So I just put 845. I adjust it when I go lower. Once I go lower, I adjust it. Okay, so we know we got some sell side resting below there, and we know we got some sell side resting below the overnight lows. Really don't want to see it get to the overnight lows. If it go down to the overnight lows, it's really gonna have to prove to me that it's still bullish. If it get down, if it start coming down here to this 60-minute fair value gap right here, is it's gonna have to really prove to me that it's bullish. Cause if it get down to that 60-minute fair value gap right there, I'm probably start looking for reasons to sell. But I'm just gonna look for what the market give me. But if I get down here to this 60-minute imbalance right here below, if we dip down to this sell side and I get a closure down here below this sell side liquidity right here, I'm gonna be looking for reasons to sell down. As you see overnight, if anybody who saw my sim test for the Asian, I'm trying to learn the movements of the Asian. We started selling down, and this daily gap down, we had a full gap down. I think this was back on what day this is right here. This is June 12th. It was a Sunday gap down. That's that big Sunday gap down that we had back then. So that Sunday gap down acted as support last night when we start. God dog it, come on, man. That Sunday gap down acted as support. You see, when we touched that Sunday gap down, we just took back off. And the reason why I got into that trade, when I was doing the test last night, you can see when we broke these equal highs, we closed below on the hourly and on the 15-minute. After we broke the highs, we closed below. So I went short and I had a lower target, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to see how far down the Asian would reach. I had a lower target like down here somewhere. I think it was down here in this fair value gap down here. Had a target like way down here on some equal lows. And when we touched this daily fair value gap, we took back off again and broke highs and then closed right above those highs. So that right there let me know that it was pushing back up. True enough, this right here, it broke and it went low, but it didn't go as low as I thought. So my theory about it was right to go short, but my target was off because I don't know how to Asian trade. So it broke the highs and it closed below the highs. So my theory was going short because if we didn't close above, we just ran stops. We did go lower, but we only went down to this daily fair value gap. This daily gap down, that big gap down that acted as support and pushed it back up. I see the market then open up. I'll talk about that a little bit later that night. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up and see if anybody's saying something in the chat. But what I'm looking for, I'm looking to run this, hit this liquidity on the sell side up under 39.18, right? And I'll be looking for setups to go bullish after running this sell side under 39.1850. But if we get down and get if we get a closure below this 39.18, or if we get a closure below this 39.1175, then I'm gonna be looking for reasons to sell, setups to sell. But I'm gonna kind of let the market show me what it want to do. I ain't gonna hold you. I might not even take a trade today unless it's just overwhelmingly evident. And then to the top side, the only good target I see on the hourly is above the highs at 39.48. That's the only good target I see on the hourly. I'm gonna drop down a little bit. 39.48 on the 5 o'clock. That's the London high. That's actually the London high. This how this stuff work, man. I ain't even know that was the London high. I just looked at the swing highs and swing lows, and it happened to be the overnight high that I just zeroed in on. That's how this stuff works, man. That's how the y'all know I'm Mr. Algo conspiracies. I think it's the algos. It's the algos. uh, Drop to the lower time frame. We hit that sell side on that. Let's see if we push down to the London. Boom. As soon as I said it, we pushed straight to the London open. Going straight for the set. Look like we went below the London. Look like we're going straight to the overnight low. We going look like we running straight for the overnight low first. They said, "Forget you, punk. I'm going straight to the overnight. I ain't playing around with you. I ain't no playing around with you." Nope, that's not what that is up there. 39, 40. What was that? 48? I think it was. Yes, it was. Okay, we already slid down. Boom. We slid down. Boom. We didn't hit that sell side up. Both the sell sides I was looking at, we didn't hit both of them already. We went straight into it. We hit both of them already. Is this Oh yeah, that's we inside. We just filled a hourly fair value gap right there. We just filled the hourly fair value gap. I ain't peeped that until just now, right here, in between these candles. That's the bottom of the gap right there. Look like we pushing down. We pushing. Might even go get that. Let's see what the equilibrium is on that run while I'm looking at it. While we live. Do 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 do. Fib from here overnight. I mean the Asian, cause that's right here. We started. Was that 26? Right here. That's 26. That's when it started right there. So the low, Sunday low, all the way up to the high. Okay, we well into a discount on that price leg. We well into a discount on that price leg right there. That's like we right around a like an OTE on that price leg right there on the 60-minute. Let's see if we go get this fair value gap, push back up. Let's see what we do. Now, if they sell value now, if we get closures down here, I'm looking at this breaking structure, this hourly breaking structure. If we get an hourly closure up under 39, 11, 17, I'm gonna be looking at that breaking structure right there. So I'm gonna be watching if it give me some setups to sell. If we get an hourly closure below this 39, 11, 75, but if we just come on down, get this fair value gap, and get an hourly closure above this 39, 11, 75, then I'll still be looking for setups to go to the buy side. I'll be looking for setups to go to the buy side. If we got 22 minutes on this candle to get back above 39.11 for me to keep wanting to look for bullish setups. If we can't get back above this right here on this hourly right here, that's gonna be a hourly breaking structure to the downside for me. Looking at the 15-minute. Looking at the 15-minute. Yeah, just got an hourly fair value gap. That's it. Yeah, so just need to get back. We got 7 minutes on this 15-minute. Same breaking structure. We got 7 minutes on this 15 minutes with the same breaking structure on the 15-minute. So let's see how it play out, man. Let's see how it play out. What 100 said, 1 hour fair value gap at. Good morning. What's up, y'all? Hey, it's 9:38. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in the chat. If anybody want to say anything, I'm gonna go through the chat, see what y'all talk about. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. If anybody want to pull up, ask anything, share anything, um, the link in the chat right there. If anybody want to pull up, ask anything, share anything, go through the chat to see what y'all talk about. What's up, Tranisha? What's up, Craig? Craig, the first one in here. When I just jumped on to sign in, I seen Craig was on there talking about morning. What's up, Brittany? Brittany, was that you I took? I accidentally? No, Brittany, you the one I didn't put it. I took somebody at Tiffany. That's Tiffany I took. I think I took Tiffany out accidentally. I apologize for that. What I did, I ended up making a second group. I ended up making a second group because it was a lot of good cousins that, you know what I'm saying, wasn't being able to be a part of the live, and it was like a lot of people that, you know, I'm like, nah, I don't want to take this person out. I don't want this a real day one. So I just end up making two groups. And I'm telling you, sending the text out, sending that message out to two groups, that really, oh, check it out. Look at the wick back up. Look at the wick back up. I'm sorry. Look at the wick back up. Ah, come on, screen. Look at the wick back up on the 15-minute. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? It's looking good for the bullish sentiment right now. We came down to this right here and we went back up. We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes on the 15. Got 5 minutes on the 15, and we got, how much we got? We got 19 minutes on the hourly for that break instruction. Now I was looking at, what was I saying? I don't know, man. Y'all know I be losing my train of thought, man. But yeah, I don't see nothing. Just made 575. Oh, you talking about you? What, you just took a trade? 100. 100. You just took a trade. Hey, if 100 said he just took a trade, y'all clap it up for 100, man. If 100 just took a trade, y'all clap it up, man. If you just took a trade, if you saying you just made 575 from trading, go ahead and clock out for the day, 100. Go ahead and clock out. If you saying that, clock out for the day, homie. That's it. Dunzo. Dunzo. Your work day is over. What's up, Red? What's up, JD? Tiffany. I be seeing it. I see this name all the time, but I don't know the name. But good morning. I see this name all the time, but I don't know your name for real. Good morning. The IG say Kal-El Cool It. I'm just gonna say Cool It. What's up, Cool It? Who else? Here to learn and share. Kashaya, I appreciate you. I saw the picture. of the t-shirt, man. Shout out Kashaya, our Canadian cousin, man. We pushing back down again. We pushing back down. Let's see what we got 3 minutes on this 5-minute counter. We pushing back down again. We pushing back down again. Let's see what we do. I'm done. 100 say I'm done. That's what I'm talking about, homie. Dunzo. Before 10 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Keep that a secret. Keep that a secret. Look how we pushing. Look how we pushing. Let's see what they want to do now. Let's see what they want to do now. Look how we pushing. Look how we pushing. Hey, man, I ain't got now. I'm gonna go ahead and end this so I can put it up public for the cousins that want to see the overnight price action. Again, overnight, just for the just to recap. Make sure I get my thoughts out for the overnight. Since we done ran all this liquidity right here, there is some below this right here. Below the what's this at? Let's just say 38.95. We got some equal lows right there below that consolidation. You know what I'm saying? So overnight, we traded down. We broke the highs, which was right at Friday's close. That was the highs that we made because we blast off at the end of Friday, right? And then we closed below it. So I was thinking, okay, we finna go short. We finna go short because we closed below the highs after, it just was a stop run. Came down this that Sunday gap down acted as support. It acted as support, and we blast off again, ran the highs again, and closed above it. So then I was like, okay, we finna go higher, and we did. We went higher. We made an overnight high at 39.98 at the 415 candle, right? So now where we at now? We've just opened up the New York. So that's the overnight action. We made an overnight high at 39.48, and we made an overnight low at 39.11.75. As soon as we opened up, we immediately took the overnight low and we pushing down. We took the overnight low immediately, and now we getting ready to close this 15-minute candle with a breaking structure right here. So we took highs, right? So here we go, boom. We went up, we took highs. We took highs once, we took highs twice, we took highs 3 times, right? We done took highs 3 times, right? And then now we just took sell side. We just took lows, and we getting a closure below that. So right now, in my mind, I'm not saying for the whole day, but right now in my mind, I'm looking for a reason to go short. Right now, I'm looking for a reason to go short in my mind. Until the market show me that it wanna, until the market get back up above what is it, 39.31. I'm looking for a reason to sell right now until it get back up there. I'm looking for a reason to sell. If you trade on lower time frames, shout out 100. He already done. He done for the day. But I'm looking for reasons and I'm looking for it to come right back here to this low. And the reason why I'm looking for it to come back there to look for something to go short is because we took highs, like, okay, boom, buy side liquidity was up here. We took it. Buy side liquidity was above. Friday's close at 39.19. We took it. Buy side liquidity then was above this right here, that 39.22. Let's just say 39.23. Right? We came down, we took it, we closed above it, right? We consolidated, we dipped below, then we took the buy side liquidity again. We came up here and took the buy side liquidity again, making a high, right? So now that we done made the overnight high, now we just got a breaking structure to the downside. We just came out and took sell side liquidity, and we closed below that sell side liquidity. So now I'm looking forward to come back to this breaking structure, right? And I'm looking to, for it to go short. But this right here, I ain't gonna hold you. I already tell you right now, this breaking structure at 39.11 to above that high, that's outside my risk tolerance. So if that's the setup that it gives to go short, I will not be taking that because that's outside my risk tolerance. From 39.11 up to 39.31, yeah, that's way outside my risk tolerance. You know what I'm saying? Way outside my risk tolerance to take that. It would have to be something set up on the lower time frame. Let's go to lower time. This 15 minute. It ain't much. That's the 15 minute. Let's go down. Let's look at, I'm just gonna go all the way down to the 1 minute, see what it looked like. Boom. That was a good short on the 1 minute right there. Already transpired. If you trading on the 1 minute, that was a good short on the 1 minute right there. Right there. Because as soon as we broke the structure right there, when we broke the structure, we came back to it right there on the 1 minute and sold down. If you was on the 1 minute, that was already a good short right there. Right there. I was looking at the 15 minute, 1 minute scalpers. That was the same trade I was just talking about, but the 1 minute scalpers, y'all already got it and gone. See right there, the 39.11, the level I was talking about. 1 minute, we sold down. We had the breaking structure at the 39.11, bounced back up, came back to the breaking structure, gone. 1 minute scalpers, y'all already gone. Y'all done for the day, just like 100 to the short side. Y'all done for the day, just like 100. It's 9:48, man. I'm about to 38.80 looks interesting. Oh, 100 said about to go down. 3880 looks interesting. Let's look at 3880. Let's see what 100 talking about. Let's look at 3880. 3880. That'll put 3880 100. That'll put her right down there where I wanted to go. Right there on that gap. 3880 will put us right down there on that gap up. That's what I was talking about. Like, let's push down between what's the name? That's what I'm talking about. Target them low hanging fruit. Wanted to say target them low hanging fruit. Shout out ICT. ICT be talking about targeting them. Hey, you get in and you just look for the low hanging fruit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't go for the home run when it's set up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your setup is. Like me with trading my with trade. I already told y'all what my rules was for trading on my on the futures. Now it's like I'm real patient on these futures. It's like I'm slow walking this thing. But Pete, okay now, Pete, what we doing now? Pete, what we doing now? Let's go up. See how we just went up on it up when I said some liquidity up on it up? Pete, what we doing? We just went below the Asian low now. We might be, you know what I'm saying? We might just be reaching deep. We might just be reaching deep up under here, coming up under here to get some liquidity to push up now. So be careful now. Be careful now. Might have to, you might not be able to look for no big run. And then on the hourly, see, everything's setting up the same way. On the hourly, the 1 minute gave you one right there at that entry right there. I was looking for it on the 15 minute, and then on the hourly, everybody it's just about the time frame that you're looking at it on and when you'll be able to get into the trade. On the low time frames like the 1 minute and the 5 minute, you might be able to get the trade between 9:30 and 9:45 or between 9:30 and 10:30, 9:30 and 11 o'clock. But on the 15 minute, you might not get the trade until lunchtime, until the afternoon. On the hourly chart, you may not get the trade until the evening or the next day. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on how fast the market moving. You know what I'm saying? And we just, I say we had some liquidity up under these right here, that 38, 9, whatever it was. Below this consolidation that was over here in this Sunday gap down, we came back down and kissed that Sunday gap down again. Now remember, Friday, let's go, let me put it on the daily real quick. Remember Friday, we ran up like a big dog on Friday. So I ain't talking about the whole run. Let's just talk about the run from Friday. If we just go from the run from Friday, right? Let's just go to the Friday range, right? Just the run from Friday range by itself, right? Equilibrium on the run from Friday by itself is way down here on this hourly fair value gap down here at the bottom. That's equal, like right there at what I say 38.50. Let's just say 38.50 25. Let's say 38.50 25 because it say 38.50 38 right there. So we're just gonna say 38.50 25 is equilibrium for Friday's daily range from low to high, right? And if we go from Friday's low to today's high, equilibrium between that, just Friday and today so far, that's down there at 38.64.75 pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for it to get to a discount based off of Friday, you know what I'm saying, we might not get there today, but that's what I'm saying. When you look at the time frames, the higher the time frame that you're looking at the move to play out, the longer it's going to take for you to get your actual entry. You know what I'm saying? Get your entry. Just like you saw, if I would have been looking at the 1 minute, the entry on the 1 minute for the setup that I was just looking at when I said if I get a closure below this sell side right here, I'll be looking for reason to go short when it comes back to this sell side. That already happened on the 1 minute. And that was the trade right there on the 1 minute, going from there all the way down. That was the trade right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the time frame that you're looking at. I know that ain't why y'all tapped in. Y'all just tapped in for the overnight price action. But when I get to running my mouth, if you took that, let me see. If you took the trade at the bottom of this fair value gap, right above the what's the name, right? 39, 12, 25, right? Let's get the calculator out. 39, 12, 25, and shout out 100. He say target low hanging fruit. Boom, we're going to take it back to this daily gap down that was acting as support. We just going to the top of that daily gap down that's acting as support, right? 39, what I said, 39, 12, 39, 12, 25, 39, 12, 25, right? Taking it down. And then let's go minus the top of this gap right here, 38.96.50 minus 38.96.5. That's 15, almost 16 points right there. And if you let it go into there to the bottom, that's a good 18, 19 points. That was the trade right there. Off the lower time frame trade, off the actual setup I was looking at. That was the lower. That's the same setup, the same place, but the lower time frame just gave it to you earlier. It gave you an earlier entry. All right. Cause see, it 5 minute. It set up. It set up on the 5 minute, but the 5 minute. Yep, it set up on the 5 minute right there. The 5 minute didn't give a fair value gap, but the 5 minute had no. It ain't set up on the 5 minute because it was that candle opened up there right there. Yeah, so that candle opened up there and slid down. So it ain't even set up on the 5 minute. It's still coming back on the 5 minute. It's still coming back. So it will be coming back up this way, right up here on the 5 minute. The 5 minute still pushing back up to it. So it ain't set up on the 5 minute yet. And it definitely ain't set up on the 15 minute. The 15 minute ain't even made the candle yet. The 15 minute ain't even made the candle yet. The next candle. We got the closure below and the 15 minute on the next candle. So the 1 minute it already set up. The 5 minute is trying to set up. And the 15 minute it ain't even made the next closure candle yet. So I just want to run through that real quick to show you, talk about what's the name? Yep, just swept equal lows. Yep. I don't know how long ago you typed that in there. Paper trade, if you take my entry coming. Yeah. All right, y'all, man. I'm about to jump off. What you say? Come back to the 60% on the 1 minute. What you looking at, 100? What 100 looking at? Y'all know I'll be late on the chat. What you looking at, 100? I'll be late on the chat. 100, you miss your entry. You supposed to be done. You supposed to be done. Don't get nothing back. You supposed to be done. That's it. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let me go ahead and jump off so I can make this live for everybody else. I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30. Gone.